So let's take a look at this. So this is the bark. Okay. That's the bark. And then the side that was exposed to the sun. Oh, the lighting is probably terrible for all this. Hang on. So the side that's exposed to the sun looks like this. The side I just cut looks like that. What is that wood? This cannot be. Need to get that guy bucked up. And I do have a little bit of hackberry left, but we're gonna go over to the wood hookup and we're gonna load up the trailer with some rounds. We got to keep the rounds here if we're gonna keep splitting. All right, so we're heading to the wood hookup, the tree service place where I can go pick up this free firewood. The gentleman that owns the tree service told me I had unlimited access and I could get it, but I still just have that feeling like it's a little bit too good to be true, and I feel like I should get it while the getting's good. I've been looking at a lot of different splitters. I mean, you see them all over YouTube and online when you're looking for them. With the larger rounds that I tend to get from this tree service wood, I thought a vertical splitter would be really nice. First on my list would be the Easton Axis, but they ain't cheap. They are not cheap. I mean, they're a hell of a machine, but they're not cheap. But it's got that big, broad blade on it. You can do big logs. It's got a log lift. Most commercial ones do. But it's on a nice table. It's up high. I'm not bent over. My biggest challenge right now, I'm 49. I got a trick back. My lower back goes in and out of me. I've been doing yoga pretty religiously for the last year. Since I've been doing the firewood, I've been doing more just the stretching, just keeping things loose. Knock on wood. So far, so good there. But the reality is I'm getting older, and I'm not going to be able to just be picking up these giant rounds. So I thought the vertical splitter with the higher table and the foot pedal, and you can just go in, and I've got some ideas on selling that barkless firewood as like an ultra premium firewood, basically a no mess firewood. You know, something you can bring into your basement or your garage, or if you're just a particular person and you don't like mess, you might be willing to pay a little bit extra money for it. We'll see. I don't know if I'll have enough inventory to make that happen this year. I've not been separating out the barkless firewood from the firewood with bark on it. The thought kind of came to me too far into things, so just some of the things I'm banging around. I like the box wedges. I don't remember. I see a lot of the Easton stuff. I know Wolf Ridge makes really good stuff, but there's the Easton that has the box wedge, and it's a horizontal one. I don't remember what the model it is, but that thing's pretty awesome. And I like the box wedge thing. I know it makes a lot of waste, but I like the idea of having those smaller splits and it just consistently just. I don't know. I've seen that on the Yappa, that 405 that Ohio Woodburner has, and I don't know. I really kind of like that box wedge. I think if I go with something horizontal, it's going to need to have a box wedge on it. None of them are cheap, that's for sure. So hopefully there'll be enough money made this year to buy it with cash or buy it with very little credit anyways. When I was a kid, I used to watch nature shows all the time. And one of the things they talked about with zebra is that all the stripes running in a giant pack confuses the predator, and they struggle to figure out and to pick out an individual, and that can add to confusion and time, and they get away. Obviously it's not 100% effective, but yeah, I've got that emotion right now of like what, where, and how and which one do I do first? Oh my goodness. They've been in here moving this pile around and a bunch of new stuff's been exposed. Some of the other stuff I had plans on is shoved away, so just trying to figure out what the hell to do. So, all right, so here's the plan. Hackberry, 2 really nice maple logs, honey locust, another piece of honey locust. I think that's honey locust as well. It's super heavy. It's harder to tell. This is that dark stuff. It was with that right there. Sorry, that there. It's got that dark end on it. I don't know if that's walnut. There's another stick up there if that's cherry. The only thing I'm familiar with is black cherry, and it always seems darker like that. I could see it does have moss on it, but I don't know. Another big stick of honey locust. They've freed up some of the stuff that got buried before. That's all honey locust there, but for now I'm not digging that out. I don't know what that is, but it's super dry. I'm gonna go ahead and buck that up. That log will probably come down off the pile. So yeah, so I'm gonna get to bucking all this stuff up. I'm not gonna take you along for that ride. I mean, you know, you've seen me buck things up before. I did want to show you my cool chaps though. Got my chainsaw chaps on. What? Get you a proper view of those things. That's what's up. They assless. Yeah, they're assless. All right, so we're headed back to the wood yard. Got a pretty good trailer load full of wood, some heavy stuff, quite a bit of honey locust, and that is not light wood. I'm here to tell you, that stuff is heavy. I think like one bigger piece of hackberry, and then the rest is, I don't know what that dark wood is. It's chocolate colored, but when I cut it, it's green. It's like a yellow-green color. But when it's exposed to the sun, it goes dark. But it's pretty dense wood, so should be good to go. But that's a maple. There we go. Next. Come on, Mr. Honey Locust Log. Oh gosh. To give him a little more pudding there. All right, Mr. Hackberry. You are up next, sir. Off you go. All right, I think we're gonna have to pick a different route. Mr. Maple. Here we go. Oh, the hell of a roll right there. If I do say so myself, another piece of honey locust. Bam. Precision rolling right there. There we go. Boom. All right. Another big old maple. Oh my goodness, that couldn't have been any closer. Like a glove. All right. Down we go. Boom. That's most of the big stuff. So here, let's see if we can see. Yeah. So let's take a look at this. So this is the bark. Okay. That's the bark. And then the side that was exposed to the sun. Oh, the lighting is probably terrible for all this thing. So the side that's exposed to the sun looks like this. The side I just cut looks like that. What is that wood? What is it that goes from this color to that cherry color? And down it goes. Let me know in the comments, because all of this stuff here, that, and that, that's all that wood. I don't know what the heck it is. All right, so there's our take. Right. All the dark gray stuff is the older hackberry. That wasn't from today's haul, but that's today's haul. So, not bad for a few hours worth of work. It's really nice firewood. Here, I'll show you around before we sign off here. Show you our inventory. All right, we've came in and added a few more skids. That's my maple run there. Looking good. It's easy to tell the older stuff to the new stuff because the old stuff's all bleached out and gray. This is my other mixed hardwoods. This is hackberry and everything you've seen me split. Honey locust and black locust and elm and mystery woods. This is my ash from the ash score that I got there. So that's all ash right there. This is more of the, here's more of the mixed hardwoods there with the honey locust and the hackberry. This is what I'm assuming is cherry. This is more of that wood that was green when I cut it, and look how it looks now. Just gorgeous. Oh, sorry about my shadow here. But yeah, so that's what that wood looks like now. And then this was that hickory that I bought. And I've already kind of went into details about the bugs and the, look at all that sawdust from these bugs, man. These little beetles get in here and just eat this stuff up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't plan on selling to restaurants. I just don't know how much hickory I'm worried about selling. That's pretty nasty. It doesn't look very good. It's kind of a nasty looking wood, so I don't know. Don't think I'm gonna pursue a whole lot in the way of hickory. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I appreciate you coming along on my trip to go harvest some wood from the new tree service hookup, and going along with me on my drive and listening to me ramble about my thoughts about this business and how I'm gonna move forward and the things I'm gonna do and the things I'm gonna try. Again, if you got thoughts or opinions, man, this is my first year in this game, so I'm willing to listen. I appreciate anything you guys got to tell me. If you liked what you saw today, go ahead and give us that thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And remember, no matter what it is you do, where it is you do it, always do integrity.